Hello and welcome to today's intention. Okay, so last night I experienced heart coherence, and today is a good day to be in our heart chakra. So, day to work on it Thursday. The heart coherence was an incredible thing to experience. And if you're interested, you can look up the Heart Math Institute and learn all about it. It's a wonderful practice as well. For our attention tonight, I'm just going to encourage everyone to reside within their heart tonight. We have so much more power there than we have up in the head, so much more of a direct connection. So we're going to stay focused in that area. So we're going to do this intention. We need about 30 minutes. If you could lie or sit down, your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. You don't need them for the next half hour. And then take the next breath in and fill your abdomen up fully. A full belly breath, starting with the lower abdomen and then moving to the upper tummy, where you expand your lower rib cage out towards the back. Just fill up completely. And this time when you exhale, if you could feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to put our focus onto the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Our body is the most wondrous gift. It wants to do whatever we'd like. And sometimes it's just a matter of us asking. And now if you could feel like your energy is leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And now we're going to move up to the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. We feel everything relax. And each body part we touch upon as we go reverts back to its natural, perfect blueprint that we started with, fully healthy, no pain, no inflammation, just beautiful perfection that we are. And we move up to your upper legs and your hips, your pelvic area, your buttocks. Feel everything loosen. And then we move to the inner organs, the rib cage, the breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we're going to take our attention up to the skin of our scalp. And this is a place where tension can hide sometimes. So I'm going to get you to release anything you find there, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then we move down into the jaw and we allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then we feel all our facial muscles melt into perfect relaxation. And we see if I can't get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite them to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax for a little while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. And now we're going to deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. And most of the time, they're moving so fast. So let's enlist the help of the elementals to help us slow down so we can just witness and observe our thoughts and then let them go on their way. We'll start with the element of fire, and you can see the sun as representing that element if you like. Fire is a wonderful element as it burns up anything that we no longer need, purifying us and allowing us to be reborn from the ashes. We'll call in the element of water. It is also a beautiful element for this as it naturally retains memory. So you can see yourself standing in a gentle river and you feel the pull and tug of the flow of the current, and taking away with it anything that no longer serves us, anything heavy, anything that we'd like to drop, any baggage, any patterns, any grief, any anger. And we just watch it flow down the river on its way, in the safe arms of the water. We move to the element of the air and we feel the wind or the breeze against our skin. And it further cleanses us, taking away any of our stories that cover up who we truly are. Taking away any stories and leaving only the purest truth behind, shining. And then finally, we ask the element of earth to attract and hold to it from the magnetic qualities of the earth anything that we need to release. If there's anything left that we need to let go of, we just trust that the earth transforms these things so that they can be the new seeds of life to sprout. Now let's take a journey from our head space down to our chest cavity where the heart resides. The heart is our true center. This is where the majority of the electromagnetic impulses are coming from, much more than from the brain, from the head. It truly is the nexus, the vortex of our connection, of our power. And so let's use a wooden, beautiful spiral staircase to get down there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy, the lightness as you're gliding down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. What I'd like you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open just a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception now from what we're used to, our physical being, and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart right now and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're kind of floating there, existing as a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call this place the nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this light flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you first join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe. And they are also you. We're all one being, one consciousness, one light, all the same pie. Slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of right here. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. Because we can. So go ahead right now and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I'd like you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body's full of clarity, and your energetic body's filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, as if effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being, my cells, my DNA, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very invigorating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family as well. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces too. And then extend it out to include your community and then the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. It's just a matter of focusing our intention and sending that energy out. We're all healers. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. There's leftovers for comforts as well, so that maybe we can travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us, we're seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. And not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it here and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. Let's start by generating feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now see yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? Envision everything has already happened. It is done. It has happened. So say we all. I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But tonight, let's celebrate this wonderful existence together in song, in music, in dancing, laughter, in playing. And see us all at a beautiful outdoor music concert, rejoicing, celebrating together. And feeling all of the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing all the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, watching the lights behind their eyes. Just magnificent. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody, at least, is feeling connected. Something wonderful happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, this all falls away, and we naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the worry, tension, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere to be transformed into higher resonance frequencies that are more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing the connections all cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. It's such a relaxing atmosphere. It's just so easy to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive, or you're out in the walk in the forest with your dog, enjoying the serenity, or you're out with a friend having a lark, or you're in the kitchen creating something wonderful for dinner. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I just want you to stop in your shoes right now. Look at all the beauty that surrounds you, all the natural beauty and all the man-made beauty, and just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports us at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And now I'd just like to connect with a little gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all the lessons I've learned. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love, healing energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I want you to take this amazing reality you've just created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a very large breath in to build up that energy. And when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light and energy and love and healing. Good job. I can just feel those concentric rings of energy leaving us and encircling the planet, causing all the other like energies to light up in response, creating a sum greater than its parts, blanketing the entire world in this beautiful peace and love, prosperity, health, wonderment. Now I'm going to get you to wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. When you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes and just notice how you're feeling. You feel relaxation, empowerment. You feel enlightened. You feel at peace. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can call it up at a moment's demand and use it all the time. Eventually, we won't have to put any effort into it anymore. We'll just become natural walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating this reality of our choosing all around us because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together in this way, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you. Thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. Try a single conscious breath of intention. If you've done a few of these guided meditations with me and you have your pretty much your version of your reality that you want in detail, call it up with that single conscious breath when you're waiting in line at the grocery store, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're chopping up carrots for supper, as many times as you can remember to do it. Keep bringing it to life. Keep making it the reality. And then just notice, play with it. Just notice over the next few weeks what kind of shifts happen in your life. So have a good evening, and I'll see you again for tomorrow's intention. Stay in your heart.